And it looks like they're off, and they're starting in Link's house. Just wanted to see if everyone was awake there. They always start.
Looks like they're pretty synced up, actually.
Yep, looks like they're going for Kokiri's sword chest first. Personally, I prefer Mido's first, but you know, either route is good.
So, I will be here till about 6:40-ish, and then I'm gonna have to dip. Just to warn everybody. In any case... Gold Sculptula. Was that a sword tunic? I think that was sword tunic.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at a different screen. Zora tunic, of course, one of the more useless tunics. Unless there is something useful buried in that water temple central room, I don't think either of these runners is really going to require that.
Yep.
And it looks like Azder is taking the south route. Lake Hylia, right of that.
Big Pose is...
Big Pose is dead, it looks like.
Yeah, it was something useless.
Something like 10 arrows or something. They read the hints so fast, I don't know how anyone could speed read like that.
I don't know.
And that was so
30...
fast, something was dead there. Bombs.
30 skulls, I think.
Okay, and getting
Ooh,
a bow in the Hyrule Open Grotto. Hyrule Field. That is a good find.
You know, I completely forgot to check which medallion they started with, or, you know, stone, or whatever. Did you happen to catch that?
Yeah, I wasn't, I didn't see which one they'd start with, but we'll probably find out more when they do a pedestal check. And Dotzo getting his bow as well. And I'm going to try to see if I can figure out why we're not getting any game audio from either of these runners. At least I'm not getting any on my end.
I'm getting audio.
I think I know what it might be. It might be a setting on my browser, probably.
Is that fire arrow? Did you happen to see what the hint was?
Yeah, I have to keep switching tabs, unfortunately.
Why?
But the burden of having a small screen. And it also looks like this is the first match between these two runners.
Appears that way.
Qualifying for third place is neither one of their tried horseback archery. I couldn't catch what that was. It was something about horseback archery.
I think that was 1500.
I didn't catch what exactly it was.
Fire Temple Horse for Rosewind.
Yep, see that.
1500 was money, apparently. Thank you, chat. It does? Sounds normal to me. Discord, are you being dumb again? Also, yes, 1500 is rupees.
Okay, as they're doing some fishing. Or attempting it anyway. The fish are not hungry today.
Fish, bite the thing. Nice broken stick thingy. I think that's just what it's called, right?
It's the broken stick glitch. Basically, you jump against a wall or something, and you can use the stick indefinitely. Normally, when you attack something, the stick breaks each time, and you have to
there we go.
Sticks. About time on that. And just a bloopy. Nice 2-minute time waste there.
Yeah. Stupid fish. Normally, I'd say a lot more on the matter, but this is a PG stream.
Lost Woods Way of the Hero, apparently.
Ooh, interesting.
That does not include Sacred Forest Meadow. That's a separate hint.
So that's just the grottos? And like,
grottos could be slingshot
targeted
minigame or ocarina minigame.
Right. Graveyard is on the way of the hero. At least if I read that correctly.
And way of the hero basically just means there's at least one item. That could be a progression item. However, in glitched settings, that could mean it could be something useless like a tunic or a scale, which may or may not be used. An extra strength upgrade, you may or may not need all 3 strength upgrades, that kind of thing. And Dotzo's doing fishing now, and Azder's doing gallery. 2 simultaneous minigames. Different minigames.
Yep.
And Dotzo catching the fish right away.
I hate fishing. Then again, who doesn't? Bomb shoes.
Bomb shoes, that's good. And that also opens bomb shoe bowling, with bomb shoes considered in logic, which I believe is the setting they're using. Bombchu Bowling normally would open with getting a bomb bag, but with Bombchus and Logic, that's what triggers it. So.
Hey, dotzo using my usual Scarecrow song. Also, I can't tell what that is. Also, it looks like he's trying for some glitch or another.
Dotzo, there's a skull there. I don't know. It looks like he might be trying to do a water hiss or something, or he might be trying to clip into Zora's domain. Actually, there's a clip you could do there.
Oh, Navi dive.
Alright, that's what it was. Yeah, without explosives.
That's actually one of the first glitch I learned about in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's probably one of the...
I tried to learn this I tried to learn OT any percent for a 12-hour challenge. Didn't work out so well. Zora's Fountain is foolish. Ocarina of Time is Epona.
So, it's not necessarily an AD seed. Yeah.
I mean, can't they do the the glitch to get Epona as long as it's not like 1 or 2 checks are required?
That's called Ocarina items, and they are not allowed to do that. So.
I thought there was some way to like bomb jump thingy.
Oh yeah, you could hop over the fence in Lon Lon and get Epona that way, but I'm not 100% sure if the settings would allow that. So,
I mean, logically, no.
Water medallion, shadow. The Dongos is spirit. I didn't get all those medallions.
Neither did I. Can Shy help us out?
I think water was water. No, that can't be water.
Water we have. I have so much trouble with that.
They do it too quickly.
Agreed. Oh yes, time to plug that. Speaking,
and also,
we'll be doing a live event with this in it, so if anybody wants to join that, I think it's in somewhere, yeah, near Washington D.C.
Yeah, I saw an announcement about that on Zelda Speedruns Discord, so yeah.
Uh, 250 tickets available, I think, to attend.
And in these settings, dungeon scatolas
Oh yeah.
are mixed in with the logic, so that's why Azder found a token in a chest, in case anyone wonders.
But it's only the dungeon ones, right?
Only the dungeon skulls. The overworld skulls are all going to give you a token every time. And let's see what's in the red grotto. Just a bloopy.
They did scare me in this game.
The redheads, yeah. I hear screams all the time.
Then again, honestly, Wind Waker Red scare me more. Your Twilight
no, it's the ones in
bad,
Majora's. The ones in Majora's are kind of
traumatize you for life type.
Yeah, when you're doing Akana, well, there, it's like, gimme this, gimme that, and it's like, okay, after doing that fetch quest, and Dotzo using chicken strats. It's not really a strat, the easiest way to do it. Azder might be attempting a shot clip or something. Not exactly sure what he's doing.
I think I've seen this before.
You're only supposed to be able to enter them during the day. So the only thing I could think of is he's attempting to enter it at night.
Ooh, iron boots.
Alright, looks like he gave up on that. "50 skulls dead." It's always nice to see if you want a faster seed.
Just a vanilla piece of heart. At least I think that's vanilla, right?
That is vanilla.
Ooh, Zelda's lullaby.
Could be butterscotch. Yeah, ZL. It's one of those songs. It's like, gotta have it. Looks like Dotzo bought one bean. Could only imagine that's probably for desert.
The Deca Shield.
It's like both our runners are cleaning up cack now. I think in 2 different ages.
And it's a big chest.
Ooh, could be an ice trap. No, the weird egg. Okay, so that opens up 3 songs now. Looks like Dotzo is trying to do a recoil jump slash to get that skull instead of going for. Or did he have ISG? No, he doesn't have ISG on, so. It's much easier just to get ISG. And we are getting our tomb check. Always helpful to have a ranged weapon in here. And we do have a fire source, so technically we could have checked that chest too.
Is that the water one?
That's
No, that's forest.
that was yeah, forest. That's good for chaining. You get a song there as a child and a song as an adult, so that's 2 potential extra songs.
I don't know how we're ever gonna. I guess we'll just wait till they pick up medallions and stuff to find out which dungeon is which.
Yeah, I think we could still get a check on Dotzo's side. He hasn't gone adult yet. So.
Oh!
Taking a death there? Guess if you gotta die, a Poe is the way to go. And we're seeing Dampy race now on Asder's side.
Oh gosh. I always just barely make this.
Yeah, sub 50 is considered very good. Yes.
Lucky if I get sub 50 getting to the spiral part.
And it looks like Asder is most likely going to get a sub 50. I'd say 49. 50 even. Dotzo getting the weird egg now. And it's a big chest.
Yes.
And
Ice
it's
trap.
a big ice trap. They love to trick you with those.
I usually turn off ice traps when I'm playing. I find they really don't add anything to the game.
Depends. I find a lot of multi-world people like to do whatever ice trap mayhem or whatever that setting is. That's fun.
I've never played multi-world for this game, but I have been playing a lot of The Link to the Past multi-world lately.
Concept's very similar. So.
It's a lot of fun.
Problem is getting all the people together.
Eh. I mean, we just kind of have a Discord, and we're just like, I might be guilty of like dragging anybody slightly interested in it to the Discord. Oh boy, he's back at it.
I don't even know if it would make sense to bother with that glitch.
Usually about 4 hours. And no, you can't use Fire Source without magic, to my knowledge. What a joke.
Yeah, that was a good point. I was saying earlier he has a fire source, but I forgot he didn't have magic, so yeah. You could equip swap a Deku stick technically and use flame storage, but yeah. And Asder making I'll explain that in a second. Asder making the Dodongo play with explosives, that is a very good idea. So he doesn't have strength though, so we'll have to see. And Dotzo clearing out Deku. And chat saying that's not allowed since it's console exclusive. Not sure. What do you mean?
They mean that there's different tricks that only work on different consoles. Some work.
Okay, yeah, I see what it's saying. Yep, because it'll cause a game crash on certain consoles. I only ever play on emulator, so I don't even bother. And Kakiri's sword in the Dongos, that's a good find.
Well, one very notable glitch that most people, I think, know about being or like console exclusive is the any percent get item manipulation. Only works on Wii VC, I think. It's just an interesting little quirk.
Yep.
Ooh, big chest. Bomb bag.
Oh yeah, that's a good find. Now Dotzo can go to the dongles after this, in theory. And a hook shot. That was a hook shot in the dongle.
That looks like a small chest. Okay.
I don't remember if we saw Way of the Hero for the dongles or not, but a hook shot is definitely a Way of the Hero item. So. Although not fully required in Glitched.
Yeah.
Still nice to have, though.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, a big chest.
Another big chest. Could be an ice trap.
Ooh, hover boots.
Okay. So far, the dongles is really good. And it looks like Dotzo's going to check the one skull back here. Probably just gonna probably just gonna check and see what it is without a boomerang. Will not be.
Just vanilla.
Just a token. And a heart piece. Well, every little bit extra health helps.
Alright.
2, 3, 1.
Hey, go my SP.
Yep. Such a quick fight. Very, very cleanly done. Of course, it takes about the same amount of time when I do it, too, so.
Bomb shoes.
Not so useful after you get bombs, but still nice to have
Right,
for
let's
certain.
see what it is.
Clips.
Procure emerald, so vanilla.
I guess I didn't want the item from that skull. Dragging that statue all the way over, not worth it. And we're gonna get to see some of DMT now.
small chest.
And just a token.
Let's see. Token.
That's an expensive token for 40 rupees, but I probably would have saved scummed that, but whatever.
Okay, I always have such trouble with this little
Link the
brat.
Goron, yeah. I really like the shooting the bomb strat with that, but you need very good timing. And it looks like we're going to get to see Ocarina song game, Way of the Hero, so could be something useful.
Uh, 50 Skulls is dead.
50s is dead again. It's the second hit we got for that.
We've seen 30, 40, and 50. Haven't we?
I don't remember if we've seen 40 yet.
Oh,
And just a piece of heart. So far, Lost Woods is not very Way of the Hero-ish. See what we get. It's like Dotzo making the Goron City play now too. And can azder hit Link the Goron this time? Good. Good. Just a piece of heart from Link the Goron.
Dotzo with the fancy strats.
Yeah, it's always nice to see a Hess there.
There.
It usually saves bombs, although Dotzo having a bit of trouble with it this time.
Hey, he only used 2 though, so still saves a couple bombs.
Somebody in chat said we only saw 30 and 50, which is what I thought. And here's a new check in DMC. And seeing it's a small chest and deciding not to bother. Nice hover strat there from azder. And we'll see what spinning pop gives us.
Wait, which song was that? Oh,
Looked
sorry.
like a Song of Storms, looked like.
Oh, Storms. Oh, airship.
Mirror shield, good.
Magic. Very good.
They don't call it a magic spinning pot for nothing. As they're going to the
Shadows?
forest. Yeah, that's very good to get. Nocturne. That right there is like at least a 1 minute, 1.5 minute time save. See if you have to hover up to Forest Temple. Yikes.
Wait, what was that?
I said, oh, the boss
No.
key right away. Yeah, I said hovering up to Forest is quite a time sink. And the long shot in Forest. Wow. Okay.
Very nice, very nice.
So logically, long shot was hook shot locked. So, which is usually the case.
Oh my gosh, that emote's so cute.
And we're gonna get our first look at controlling. And as they're finishing off those guys. That's an interesting way of clipping the Song of Time block.
Jeez.
And as they're taking a damage boost to get up that ledge. Was that Pono's song on Ocarina again?
Yes, it was. Ooh, oh.
Big chest.
You're a little behind.
I think it might be a little delayed on my end, but you know.
Are you watching the regular stream?
I actually have them both running simultaneously. could be part
You're
of it.
watching the commentary stream.
I'm watching the commentary stream and the regular at the same time. I mean, I'm watching the commentary stream, but the regular is running in the background. Who knows? Could just be on my end. Like I said, I'm not getting the audio on my end either, so I'll have to futz with my browser after this race is over.
Oh, I gotta hide out of here now.
Alrighty. Try to do the best I can.
Hopefully somebody joins you.
It'd be great if we can get a substitute tracker. It's a lot for one person to do watching two different screens here and tab switching, so
Yeah.
if something gets lost in the shuffle, then we apologize for that, but we're a little short-staffed tonight, apparently.
Dizzy Pop, are you approved to be a commentator? Because if so, I'd be happy to put you in here.
And azder taking on Phantom Ganon. Alright, let's see what song we get on Dotzo's. That was Prelude, I think. And I can't find where Prelude is on the tracker. As they're finishing off Phantom Ganon, and was that the... We're on Ruby? Song of Time from Malin.
Hey, Link, can you check your DMs?
Can I check my hula?
Discord.
Hold on a sec. I'm pretty sure. I think that was the Goron Ruby. Not 100% sure, but it sort of looked like that. And we're going to see Mido skip. Beautifully done on azder's side. Joining us in commentary now is Fizzy. How you doing, Fizzy? Not sure if Fizzy is fully in yet. Just a spell from Wolflow's Grotto. Looks like Azder is going to be doing Child 2 now.
What's up, Link?
Hey, welcome. Thanks for filling in.
Yeah, no problem. There was another thing that got sent to me for tracking. Let me find that real quick.
Yes, there's one link for commentary, one link for tracking, and one master link to rule them all.
Gotcha.
It was Frogs. Was that Frogs 2? Was it a piece of heart or something like that? I think Frogs 2 might be dead.
I know frogs. I know one of the frogs was dead. At least the hint that I gave a purple rupee.
I thought that was 50 skulls, but I could be wrong.
It might be 50 skulls as well.
Ice Cavern, Way of the Hero? Couldn't quite see that.
I saw something with Ice Cavern. If we're seeing that with no like green
Oh,
text, it's
yeah,
usually...
Ice Cavern, Way of the Hero. Two of the
There
same
we go.
hint right next to each other. So,
That's convenient.
or inconvenient, depending on how you look at it.
Dotzo will probably avoid that at all costs. I know he hates Ice Cavern with a passion. Alright, checking Castle Fairy.
Wow, could not see that quickly.
Castle Fairy was Bug in a Bottle.
Okay.
What was Phantom Ganon? Was that a medallion or a stone?
I don't remember, honestly.
I was alt-tab trying to get set up.
I'm trying to watch two different screens here and track at the same time.
Okay, Forest is fire. Spirit is light.
The Dongos is spirit. So I think that was the Dongo Spirit.
Yeah, it was a Dongo Spirit.
I missed the others. Maybe chat can help out on that if they saw them all. I wish there was an instant replay feature.
Right?
1500 archer dead. Forest is fire, according to chat.
What is... I guess he's just waiting. Okay. I thought Azder was just banging his head out of frustration, which...
Which I wouldn't be surprised by.
No, no.
Gotta wait for daytime so the chicken wakes up. He could damage boost in, but I think he wants the songs.
Now, Song of Storms, check. That was ZL.
That was... no, that... was it?
I believe that was ZL. And then Song of Storms was
It was
on...
either ZL or Crater. I don't remember.
No, we haven't found Bolero yet. The Song of Storms was on Bolero.
Maybe Forest was in Crater. Or Minuet. Confusing. There's a lot to pay attention to.
Right. Though Azder is about to get his prelude.
Right. And our first skull check. I didn't see what that
Double
was.
magic. It was double magic on...
Yep, double
10.
magic on Dotzo's side. That's pretty sweet. That's actually a nice find on 10.
Mhm.
Were you able to get the tracker up, Fizz?
I have it up. I'm trying to figure it out, though.
Yeah, it's confusing as heck to me. I can't figure it out. I'm used to emo where you just click on stuff, but this
Right.
is like... these buttons are confusing to me. And bum choose for... or did he just boomerang?
Right.
Where did he get...
No,
where did
no,
he
no.
get the-
That was me. That was me testing it to make sure, like, that my tracker was actually synced to them. Ignore that.
Okay. Let's just make boomerangs magically appear.
I mean, you know.
You could have
Alright,
picked a skull or something, but...
No, has to be boomerang. Have we seen what's on Adult Shooting Gallery? Because I feel like...
I think we only saw child or
Alright.
slingshot. Oh, missing that. Oh, no, you screwed.
It's okay. He gets another try for free.
Exactly.
And as they're getting caught by the guards, that's very unfortunate.
Yep. I usually play with skipping this, but apparently they wanted to give the runners a little bit more of a challenge in this tournament. And getting caught again, jeez.
I have rage quit runs in the first 20 minutes because I get caught by guards.
So apparently Azder really doesn't want prelude anymore. So, yeah.
Alright, we just had arrow refill on Adult Shooting Gallery, which is kind of unfortunate.
And just a skull. Apparently Andrew was killing Scatolas during the night.
Hey, somebody's got to do it when Link's not around.
She hates chickens, so she goes and kills the skulls. She loves skulls but hates chickens. Go figure.
And if I remember correctly, both the Dampy races were dead.
Although Graveyard is Way of the Heroes.
It is Wave the Hero, but the only check that we haven't seen
Some
from it was, well, Sunsong and then Fire Check in Royal Crypt.
Right. Although we do have magic on Dotzo's side now, so we have a fire source.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately. And as they're finally getting his prelude.
And then Prelude isn't on the tracker?
Yeah,
for some reason?
I cannot figure out where these things are on the tracker.
Prelude's just straight up not on it. I think
guess
it's probably...
that's-
I
Probably
guess
because
it's not really required.
Exactly, it's not that important.
Oh, so fun fact for those who have watched a Dampy run before, the Sword Slash going up that cliff right there, that little ledge, actually isn't faster. It just looks really cool.
Well, that's interesting to know, as I've been trying to do that trick for ages and I can never get it, so...
Yeah, it doesn't actually save any time.
And Dotzo getting his ice trap. Forgot that was an ice trap.
As they're trying to do the Cuckoo game.
Okay, he's playing Song of Time. I was gonna say you can't warp here, but... Song of Time you certainly can play.
Mm-hmm. It's just an alternate way to root in getting Song of Storms between Dampy races.
Except that's 0. I clicked Din's Fire accidentally.
Oh, I see.
Sorry, no Dins for you.
Alright, Song of Time on Lon Lon check.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I think once Dotzo makes the Dodongos play, which is a required dungeon and he has everything he needs for it, he'll be super close to go mode.
Except for light arrows.
Right. Now he'd be missing light arrows. He'll find his hover boots and his hookshot and Dodongos. And then he already has Mirror Shield. We just need a strength 1 and 2.
And as they're getting Serenade. And Serenade's not on the tracker either. Also another useless song.
The travel songs are apparently useless. Alright, as they're about to find out that Ice Cave is on Way of the Hero.
Twice.
Twice.
In case you didn't see it the first time.
Alright. Dotzo getting his minuet.
And that's about 2/3 way down on the tracker. Not sure if that death was intentional.
I was looking at tracker. Who picked up Zora Scale? Was it Dotzo?
Did he pick it up? I thought he just picked it up.
I think it might have been on Fire Check in Royal Tomb.
Oh, yeah, that's quite possible. Then it would have been Dotzo because Azder doesn't have magic. So, and Azder already went into him.
Dotzo on torches? Okay. Thank you, chat.
Thank God for chat.
Great.
Big Po's dead. We already saw that. Which is good, because in this settings you require 10 of them or auto duping. Not sure if that's allowed or not.
That would be item manip, so probably not.
And Azder about to get a very expensive sculpture. Is that a big Goron hit?
Big Goron is Lens of Truth.
Well, Lens minigame could be required.
True. Let's hope it's not. Otherwise, we're in for a very long seed.
1 out of 32 chance? Yeah, could take a while. Especially since you can't do OI.
Now, is there the settings for this race? Is trade quest like is the only trade quest item claim check, or is there actually the sequence?
Just claim check, I think. At least
Okay.
as I saw in earlier brackets.
All right. Well, that's not too bad then.
I could double check the settings. There's a link on the Discord to it.
As they're doing his memory minigame, I don't remember what was on it, but I don't think it was anything important.
It was nothing. Might have been a
Okay.
piece of heart or something.
Okay. Dotzo making his way up Death Mountain. Going to see the Goron City checks. He already knows from when he was a child that the maze is dead. So that'll save a little bit of time.
Yeah. Pot had something useful. It might have been Mirror Shield, I think.
No, Spinning Pot had Magic 1.
Okay. Also useful.
Mm-hmm. Mirror Shield, if I remember correctly, was in Deku
It was
Tree?
also... Don't remember. Must be, since Dotzo has it and Azra's just heading in that direction now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, 30 Skulls was dead, we knew that.
30, 50 dead. We don't know about 40 yet, as far as I know.
Right. Hopefully 40 is dead?
Yeah, there aren't too many progression items left, so odds
Right.
of it being on 40 skulls are pretty low.
We are still missing strengths 1 and 2. Especially with the Spirit Temple being required. I think Spirit Temple is required. Pretty sure. I think I had Fire Medallion? And then we know Farore's Wind is in Fire Temple somewhere. Still missing Hammer. And Slingshot may be required for Forest Wave or Lost Woods Wave the Hero. Getting a sword.
I still don't think we saw the Way of the Hero of the Lost Woods yet, so I'm thinking it's Slingshot target.
It could be Slingshot target. It could also be Saria Song with the Skull Kid.
True.
And then there's a chance that it's Anju's brother waiting for the trade quest item.
I don't think the trade quest would be part of it because you get claim checked. So, and also Skull Mask
True.
is
Skull Mask as well.
Skull Mask is not required in this in the settings. So.
Okay. So that just leaves Saria's and Slingshot.
Right.
You ever just backflip up a flight of stairs?
Yes, it's fun.
Alright, Dotzo about to get his hook shot. So far, this has been a fairly kind seed. Which makes me worried about the late game.
So it looks like they are repeating each other's routes here. Now Azder is doing Deku and Dotzo is doing Dodongos, and it was the other way around.
Right. Which something I was kind of mentioning in chat earlier. Dotso's like super extended Child 1 has put him in a spot now where he can avoid a Child. He can avoid a Child 2 for quite a while because these dungeons that Azder already did and partially dove, Dotso's just gonna be able to clear them straight through first try and won't need to backtrack. At least not quite as much. Alright, Goma going down, get the Kokiri Emerald. Yeah, if you shield drop during a backflip, it drops whatever you're holding straight down. If you try to do it with a bomb shoe though, the bomb shoe will just blow up.
Okay, that just showed up on the tracker. It's a few seconds delay there for the tracker to update.
Happens.
It may just be on my end. I'm not sure if it instant updates or not.
Azder before. Yeah, I was asking about that. What was the medallion or the stone on Forest? Because I was getting set up with commentary. Fire medallion? Okay.
So yeah, so for any folks just joining in, we are a little short-staffed tonight. So normally we have dedicated trackers, but tonight apparently we are serving dual roles. So we're doing our best to keep up.
Please bear with us. I promise we're trying. Alright, Azder playing a prelude, going back to Castletown, picking up his Hylian shield.
Team buy shields all the way.
Never buy a shield. Because as soon as you buy a shield, you're going to find a shield.
In the chest, yeah, I know exactly. The only shield you should buy is the mirror shield.
There we go.
Alright, let's see what medallion we get from the Dongos. I think it was Spirit, but I don't remember.
I think so.
Spirit.
Oh, I forgot. Do these things. Where is it? Hover and hookshot. There we go. Alright, Dotzo making his way up the mountain.
Azder,
no, he
looks
did
like
not.
it's going to be doing a shadow entry skip here.
Yeah. No, Azder didn't actually clear Dodongo's. He had bomb shoes when he was in there. He didn't have a bomb bag yet.
Right,
Or a strength upgrade.
Or strength, yep.
Now there is still a way to do Dodongo. If you get into the corner when he rolls past you, you can get a ground jump stored off of the bombs that are like in the corners. And then ground jump a bomb chew into Dodongo's mouth, but it's kind of an annoying trick. Alright, Azder making his way into Shadow. We haven't seen anything inside Shadow yet.
No, we have not. He's sitting on 1 heart, so...
That's probably fine. I always think it's funny how the pots that like spin and fly at you always drop a heart, so even if they hit you, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. And getting a bunch of hearts there. So, not a big deal anymore. And a big chest.
Alright, and Dotzo learning his Song of Storms.
And Azder getting his paperweight. Yay.
What did Azder grab?
Paperweight.
Oh, Stone of Agony. I don't know what you mean by paperweight.
Yeah, agony.
Okay.
Which is probably not on the tracker. Another useless item.
Not anymore. Alright, checking Crater Ferry. We haven't seen what's on this one yet.
Nope. Just a recovery heart.
For those who don't remember, the Lens of Truth is on Big Goron's sword. Not super required if you've done Shadow more than once and have it sort of memorized. But I can't remember if there's an invisible Skulltula or something weird like that that you need Lens for. I don't think there is. I never actually...
The only thing conceivably you would need it is the invisible platform. Moving platform which you can hook shot to see where it is, and there's a certain cycle of timing there that you can always get it. And then there's the invisible floor master.
Right.
That's the only thing that you could potentially excuse me, itch it.
Okay. See, I normally, whenever I need skulls in my runs, I just go for overworlds, and ones that are in dungeons that just aren't out of the way. So I'm not sure what kind of like Skulltulas I've missed before.
With dungeon skulls in the settings, though, I think our runner's going to be checking all of them probably.
Right.
Unless one has like a key or something, which you can tell, based on how many items you got already, etc., etc. So. Because dungeon skulls with that setting actually can have small keys. Or even boss keys, I suppose. Maybe.
Alright, Dotzo getting his Nocturne. Here we go. I believe so. Someone in chat asking if the setting here is chess game only, and I'm pretty sure that was it.
I'll double check that. I don't think it was.
Okay. Alright, Dotzo getting his long shot now. I'm sure he's got to be very happy about that. I can't remember. Did azder ever set up Scarecrow Song?
I did not see that yet.
Because I know he was over there in his first, like in Child 1 and did Child Fishing. I can't remember if he actually set up Scarecrow.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing that. Alright, you're right. Lens is only chess minigame. And I was apparently wrong. Earliest trade quest item is prescription. Latest is claim check.
Gotcha.
It could be anything in between that.
He might need Scarecrow. Oh no, not in Shadow, but I'm just thinking for later in the run.
Scarecrow is helpful in fire, potentially. To try to hover all the way up there, yeah. I don't even know if it's possible, honestly. And getting the bus key.
Not going to check the chest? Interesting.
And Dotzo and his Phantom Ganon fight now. Yeah, there's the hook shot strat I was talking about to find that platform. And Dotzo taking out Phantom Ganon with ease.
Alright, I forgot. I think it's Fire Medallion coming out of a Forest Temple.
Yeah, it's fire. Because azder has it already. And that Red Dead being a bit of a pain.
Redeads did nothing wrong. They're just trying to live their life again. So far, nothing important coming out of Shadow.
We didn't see a hint for Shadow. It may be Baron for all we know, or Foolish.
I think it's required.
Well, yeah, if it's a medallion.
Right.
Foolish choice medallion. I don't remember the hints because the hints used to be, oh, this place is barren, but now it's, oh, this place is a foolish choice. So I don't remember. What item did we get off that skull? Was it just vanilla?
Yeah.
Just vanilla token.
Alright, hover booting his way into Zora's domain.
I like that strat.
Oh yeah, Pot had token, Skull Hecky, I bet. Oh wait. azder never found his iron boots.
Yeah, I don't remember where those were.
They're in a grotto somewhere. Alright, Ice Cavern is on way of the hero, and Dotzo forcing his way past Frozen King Zora.
Yay. Something about Colossus right hand.
Gold's... yeah. So,
Just a skull token.
yeah, it's just a skull token. Although I can never remember if right hand is, like, as you're looking at it, or, like, with your back to it. I guess it'd be with your back to it, so Child Spirit...
I think it's child side, yeah.
yeah. So Silver Gauntlet chest is dead. It's a rough game over for Azder.
It's like Dotzo was trying to do a gate clip there, but failing it. So take out the enemies.
Dotzo does have everything he needs to full clear Ice Cavern here, so curious to see what the song is at the end of it.
Yep. We know Epona's is on OOT, so it can't be there.
Which, that's a very nice hit to find. Alright, Azzer trying to get a clip through the wall here.
Looks like Dotzo's trying to do the same thing on his side.
Just some danger darts on that skull and shadow.
Okay, nice out of bounds clip there on Dotzo's side.
Does Dotzo have a bottle? Oh, there's a slingshot. As long as it's not.
Dotzo
fake.
must have at least one bottle going into ice.
Yep, it was a trap.
Getting an ice trap and ice cavern. I always love when that happens.
That's a feel was bad, man.
Maybe he didn't get a bottle. I don't remember where the bottle was.
One of them was Castle Fairy. That was Bug in a bottle. And then I don't remember where the other one was.
I think Azder got one fairly early on, so.
Right. No, it wasn't Forest. Dotzo's already cleared Forest, or he did a dirty clear of it. He kind of just went for the medallion and called it a day.
Somebody's saying starting Ice Cavern without a bottle. Not a good choice, but you could always Hess your way through some of the red barriers, so. The only thing you can't do is unfreeze King Zora. At least, not the traditional way. There's a certain glitch you could do with signs and stuff.
Oh!
Which I'm not quite sure how to do.
I just realized Azder still doesn't have magic. He can't do the final check in Shadow.
Correct, plus you need Dins also.
Yeah.
Which is 2 chests.
Okay, well, not having Dins, that's another reason, but magic is what I remembered first.
And he got the key, so those are definitely going to be items.
Alright, we have Invisible Floor Master.
Yeah, I find this very hard to do lens.
It's not as bad as you think, especially since you can keep Z targeting.
Good point.
Oh, just the blue rupee on floor.
Shadow is not really paying off right now. I also don't remember seeing anything yet in Ice, which is Way of the Hero. Could be
Someone in chat saying that it might have been a Goron bracelet.
I don't think so. It could be the song. Could be Sun's song. And Sun's song opening up Sun's grave, maybe? I don't know.
Alright, going to Bongo Bongo. Right, on Dotzo's side. We'll see, he should go to a pause screen here in a moment, we can see.
Compass. And there's
Bolero.
Yep. I doubt that was the Way of the Hero.
Oh, it was a spider check?
That was market something hint there.
Okay, I'm on to believe chat here. Say that there was Goron bracelets on Ice Cave.
And Shadow having absolutely nothing. There are those two items that azder skipped because he didn't have Dins or Magic.
Right.
So who knows if that was something.
Shadow and Shadow.
Alright, Shadow.
I would say Bolero could be what the Way of the Hero hint was referring to, if there was something on top of Crater Heart piece, but I don't believe there was. I think it was just a heart piece.
You accidentally marked Shadow on Dotzo's side.
Oh.
I got
Dang
it. I'll fix it. Keep an eye out.
Okay, my bad. There's just so many buttons on this tracker.
I know. It's like the worst tracker I've ever seen.
Alright, we got Stone of Agony. Dotzo going through Shadow now. He also doesn't have Dins, though, so we're not going to see anything new from Dotzo. And yeah, there was two items, because they found all the keys in Shadow, but there were still two checks that we couldn't do, which was the second to last room where the wooden spike walls are coming at you. You need Din's Fire to break those walls.
Yeah, that's
Was there
also,
any?
also
Oh, was
known
there
as
anything
the,
on the? Was there anything on the right side?
Anything on the right side of what?
They're saying that Azder did one of the sides.
I don't see how. I'm pretty sure the only way you could do that is with Din's and
Well, yeah, you can
Unless
clip
there's
through
some-
on the you can
some
clip through on the
clip I
region.
don't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is the right side or the left side the boss key chest? I don't remember which one is.
Right side is boss key chest.
Okay.
I think. Could be left side. I'm having a hard time actually picturing it in my head.
What's strictly needed to beat the game in glitched run? Bow, light arrows, strength 2, mirror.
Magic. Which we
magic,
have now. By the way, Azder got his magic from Skulltulas.
and it's explosives. Pretty much required for a lot of dungeons and things.
Alright. Azder getting his iron boots from Open Grotto in River. Yeah, we got that marked on there for Dotzo. That he got the Goron bracelet.
It's like Azder is potentially making the Ice Cavern play now.
I haven't seen him all run do any kind of hessing or super sliding, so I'm curious to see.
He's got bottles though.
Yeah, he does have bottles.
And I missed that hint. Was that a skull hint?
I believe so. I think that was another one of the 30 or 50 ones that we saw earlier.
And Azder having a little trouble with this King Zora clip here. I actually find that to be one of the easier clips. But... And he got it.
There we go. Now, I can't remember if we checked bottom of Zora's fountain to see if it was still a heart piece or what.
I don't think so. Got iron, so technically it could be checked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about to see this clip on Dotzo's side of this.
There we go.
So it is possible. I just didn't know you could do that. And it's just
Nice.
a bow.
It says third bow.
I think that's second quiver.
It's third. The second quiver was on Dampe Child Dig.
Okay. I must have totally blanked out there.
Yeah. Alright, so we know where all three bows are, we know where both hook shots are. We found a single bomb bag and 1 strength.
And someone in chat pointing out that the fountain was foolish. They thought there was a hint for that.
Okay.
So apparently this is speed reading, not speed gaming.
Some of these runners, I don't know how they read through this stuff as fast as they do.
It always amazes me. I know there's like certain colorization. Maybe they just read like the colored parts and they ignore everything else. But I don't know if any.
I don't know. Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the gray text is actually tells you the location of it, or if it's just a colored location and a colored like what it is, maybe. And that's all they look at. I don't know. I just find it very hard to do it quickly.
Dotzo just saying nope to a couple of these checks. He sees their small chest and he's just nope, not dealing with it.
Yeah, I've seen Dotzo's other runs. He tends to ignore the small chests.
Oh, is he also going to get hit by the trap? I feel like he is. We're about to see the ice trap in the red ice and ice cavern.
Yep. Ice and ice is twice as nice.
I'm actually always amazed whenever I watch people do that room right before Bongo Bongo's boss door without lens. Every time I try to do it, it takes like 15 tries.
You just you walk forward a little bit and then jump sort of left at like a 30-degree angle. It also helps if you have hovers.
True.
So if Way of the Hero in Ice was...
well, it could have been... Well, no, there is a strength upgrade in Ice. However, we haven't seen what was in all of the red ice chests since Dotzo didn't come through with a bottle.
Good point.
Alright, Dotzo getting his Shadow Medallion.
And Dotzo ahead on medallions at the moment. But it's still early in the seed, so
True.
who knows.
And see, I was right to mark it earlier. I was just early.
We could have just laughed it.
I knew where he was going. Alright, Light Arrow cutscene is a red rupee, so nothing important there.
Depends. Some people like rupees a lot.
His wallet was already full.
And they like them even more.
Now, I know we do need strength 2 for Spirit Temple, but I forgot this is no IM or wrong warp. So I don't think you actually need silvers.
I don't think you actually need it. I know there's a glitch you can do to get in there as a dog.
Yeah.
Don't remember how it's done.
It's weird. I've seen Dotzo and ATZ do it once or twice before, but they don't typically like to do it because it's super hit and miss. Alright, opting to use the iron boots to get out of Ice Cavern.
Of course, light arrows could conceivably be in Ganon's castle.
That's true.
Light trial, there's 6 checks there. So, who knows?
The super bonus room.
Of course, to get to light trial, you would need strength 3, so.
No, you can clip into it.
Well, there you have it. And it looks like Dotzo doing the Epona glitch there. Flip over the fence and get Epona.
Now both racers do have a decent spread of items. They could start working on Gerudo Training Ground and Gerudo Fortress if they wanted to. A lot of checks over there.
Just a purple rupee from King Zora. He's very rich, you know. Take his rupees.
So he couldn't give us a gold? Come on now. Alright, Tech Grotto is empty.
So yes, we had logical Grotto GTG axis with long shot.
Mm-hmm.
And you could also hover for if you need to. But long shot put it in logic.
Alright, we know Big Poes are dead, so no reason to worry about those.
It looks like that's where Dotzo is headed now, so.
Yeah. Neither player, even though they both have irons, has done diving in the lab, so that check is still open. And so is adult fishing.
Yes, and while we're talking about lab, there's also something on the roof, potentially.
Right.
As they're doing, I guess he's going to finish the Dongos now and get his spirit medallion.
Picking up some extra skulls there for Dotzo.
Yeah, hopefully 40's nothing useful.
But it probably is.
Yep, knowing this game, it likes to, you know, throw things like that at you.
Dotzo trying to hover boost his way into the canyon chest. So far, just Dodongo's Cavern. Other than that, they've both completed the same dungeons, I believe. Yeah, because both did Kokiri. Where was Goron's Ruby from?
I honestly don't remember where the Ruby was from. Something Dotzo did early on.
Yeah, because I wasn't commentating or running tracker when it happened. Because they've both done Forest, they've both done Shadow, they've both done Deku, they've both done. They're about to both have done DC. Water was their freebie. Yeah, that might have been a misclick at some point.
It might have been a misclick, I don't remember. It might have gotten confused with the Fire Medallion, possibly.
It's possible, they're right next to each other. There we go. Alright, and Azder getting his Spirit Medallion.
I marked it a little early.
Yeah, it's fine. You know he's about to run up and get it.
Well, it could surprise us and not go into the warp.
Now, why would he pick up... He has the hover boots. Why would he go... Okay.
Alright, and dotzo... Now doing...
I love that strat.
I
Getting
love
in the
that
corner.
torch glitch. Yep. The funny thing is, every time I do it, I accidentally activate ISG off of it for some reason. I've done that in Accessible, and it's like,
Mhm.
oops, I didn't mean to do that, it was just an accident.
Alright, sorry about that. Looks like Azder heading over to Water Temple. Or just to do Lake Hylia checks. Not sure. Hopefully it's doing Lake Hylia checks.
Yeah, I don't remember which dungeons were medallions, actually, because they did it so quickly I couldn't read that fast.
I do not remember what the last two dungeons are either, unfortunately. I know Spirit Temple. I want to say Spirit Temple was required. I think water might be as well.
It's a good assumption if we got the mirror shield that spirit is required.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a boomerang yet, so I'm not sure about Jabu.
I hope Jabu's not required. Alright, adult fishing. And then, while Azder's doing adult fishing, we're going to be seeing horseback archery. Of Dotzo. Goron Lullaby is a Majora's Mask song.
And Dotso getting those targets quite easily.
Now, I remember there being a hint that one of the horseback archeries were dead.
1500 is dead. So.
Oh, 1500 is dead? Alright, well, so is 1000. Alright, Azder's still trying to do his adult fishing.
Yeah, Aster seems to have problems with fishing in this seed. He had problems on Child's side too, I seem to remember.
I'm not sure. I know for the longest time there wasn't a hint for 1000. I just wasn't sure if they added one in with a recent update that I missed. It's been a while since I've done OOT Rando.
The dev version now has separate hints in each of the grottos, so it could be in the dev version, which they are playing on 4.0, so...
Okay. See, I have my functional, like, OOT randomizer. I think I have, like, one of the version 2s or maybe early version 3. And I just never update it because I'm lazy.
Yeah, so version 2, I think, is when they first introduced key sanity. Version 3 is when they did the heart pieces mixed in with the items or something like that.
Gotcha.
I may be getting those two mixed up, but I started playing back on version 1, so I just don't remember.
Let's see what diving in the lab is. Because I always like when diving in the lab is beneficial.
At the very least, you got a Skulltula out of it.
True, true. Dotso doing Blind Desert. Oh, just a token on diving in the lab.
I was going to say that blind is an ALLTP. Out in the desert. Ba-dum-chum.
Anyway.
Alright, we'll get roof check here.
Don't
Gonna
forget
take-
to kill the bird.
Yep, take out that crow. Unless you're not getting knocked off 100 times.
Right.
And
Alright, so-
Dotzo not hessing through there.
Alright, so we're gonna
Dotzo is-
see what Wasteland Fairy and what song is on Spirit.
Correct. And Dotzo has been teased a lot about not hessing through the wasteland. So we'll do it some more for fun.
Hey, I mean, if it's safer.
Personally, I can't do it. I have to look for the visual cues. I find it very hard to do it backwards.
Alright, getting some more Grotto overworld checks. I know we saw the Song of Storms check in Kokiri Forest. Do we see?
And
Oh, there's the slingshot.
There's our slingshot. Okay. Now slingshot minigame could be our way up the hero for the forest. And we're about to get a song on Dotzo's side. Maybe later.
It's hard to say who's winning right now. Azder has kind of evened it up a little bit
Yeah, I'd say they're
in
pretty much
terms of
neck
items.
and neck right now. One thing Azder does not have, I don't think he got the mirror shield yet.
No, he hasn't. I can't remember where that was. Alright, and
What song was that?
I was watching freaking Azder.
Someone in chat, did you see what song we had at Colossus?
Mirror Shield was in GC. Okay. Anyone see what song Dotzo just got?
Well, he got a song, and we know it's not Opponents.
No, he already had ZL.
Not ZL.
Oh, is it just
It
vanilla?
was Vanilla Requiem? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because it couldn't have been Epona's. It's okay. Yeah, we were watching Azder and discussing the importance of the slingshot. Dotzo didn't wait for us to finish discussing the slingshot, and he went and got his song.
And again, you marked it on the wrong side. I'll fix it.
I didn't mark anything. I didn't touch that. That was all you. Throw me under the bus like that. Psh. I love you, Link.
Fixed.
Please don't hate me. He just blind shot what? Okay, I've never seen that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you guys in chat could only see how awful this tracker is,
It's pretty bad.
you'd understand why we're misclicking everything here.
Alright, we're gonna do a soft reset on Dotzo's side. And finally gonna get to see what's on the slingshot minigame. Just immediately
Yeah.
going back to Child to see if this is his way of the hero.
And that's double defense, which technically I think in these settings could be a way of the hero.
I don't think it is.
I don't know, technically it's a fairy fountain item, and I know sometimes useless items are way of the hero in glitched, so
Hmm.
I don't know. The only other check is Skull Mask or Skull Kid. So
Right. And what have we looked at so far? We know Epona's is on Ocarina Time. We haven't done Nocturne of Shadows check yet. So Saria's Song could be there.
yeah, it could be on Burning Cack.
We also haven't checked.
We also did not get the Forest Medallion yet, so we can't do that song check.
Right, we can't do
time zone.
Oh yeah, the Prelude check. That's the other one we're missing. And I think, yeah, so Ocarina of Time, Prelude, and Burning Cack, which Saria's Song is somewhere on there.
Yeah, so Suria's is either going to be Forest Medallion locked or Burning Cack locked. In either case, we need the Forest Medallion for both of those. So there you have it.
We got there.
And I don't remember what forest is on. Probably Spirit.
I think so.
I
I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, I can't imagine Dotzo would do a Stone Spirit.
I can't either, but at the same time, I completely believe him doing something like that. Just because I know that there's been a couple seeds in races that he's done where stuff was locked in Child Spirit, or Child Stone Spirit. As they're having some difficulty with this pot.
That is one of the more annoying checks.
Forest is in Fire Temple, apparently.
And Azder is going to get the magic, or got it already. And we know that double magic is on 10 skulls. So.
That's right. Mirror Shield is on Rolling Goron.
Somebody's saying Forest is on fire. It's quite possible. We haven't seen.
And then Water, Deku, and Jabu Jabu are stone.
Okay, that's good to know.
I don't believe he did grab the magic.
Azder must have grabbed the magic. I don't think he didn't do 10 skull check, did he?
No, he did. That's where he got his first magic. He didn't grab the one out of Spinning Pot.
Okay. Not all players like double magic, or they don't think they need it.
You could also be gun shy after the hover boots incident.
And theoretically, you only need 2 light arrows for Ganon tops, so. Unless you're really bad, but neither of these guys are really bad, so.
I'm really bad.
Compared to these runners, I'm pretty bad too.
Alright, not worrying about that small chest, not a problem. We are gonna check out this skull though.
Small key.
Ooh, pretty sure that was an accident. Or, I guess not.
Oh yeah, that annoying floor master. And there's a bottle.
And that is the third wallet, actually. Or I guess second wallet, because Azder found one as well in the in a grotto near Lake Hylia.
We haven't seen Hammer yet. That could be another
That could be vanilla.
item. Yeah.
Right now, Azder seems to be running around doing a lot of open world, like overworld item checks, things that he hasn't done yet that Dotzo already handled during his child one. Also, both players do have full access and the tools to full clear bottom of the well, but neither one of them have been there yet.
Yes, bottom of the well has about, it's either 11 or 12 checks, not including skulls. So that's pretty good. Yeah.
Azder getting his big quiver.
And then GTG probably has about also around 12 or 13 items. So.
Double defense is on slingshot minigame. Or slingshot minigame in Lost Woods, specifically. That's a stick. Yeah, Tektite was dead. That was nothing. Twin Rova not being super mean to Dotzo, but also not being super nice.
Yeah, Twin Rova is one of those trolly bosses. I really like the hookshot strat for it, though. Assuming they cooperate.
Mm-hmm.
Which they seem to be doing pretty well right now.
Depending on where Hammer is, Dotzo has a very strong chance of winning this, but he also needs to find light arrows.
And as chat's asking, who do we think is going to win? I think either Azder or Dotzo will win.
That's a good prediction.
That's a pretty sure bet, right?
Yeah. All right. Although he doesn't, neither player needs to actually find the light arrows. They just need to be able to get through these dungeons and then, like, Ganon tell them where light arrows are. We're gonna get the one cycle. There we go.
Nicely done.
I suck at one cycling without Big Goron.
Oh yeah, exactly. Me too.
All right, Dotzo finishing up Spirit Temple, and that should be for his light medallion.
Yes, in theory. Find out in a second. And that's 5 out of 6.
That is.
It's always nice when you start with a medallion. The worst is when you start with a stone.
Right. I don't know. I kind of like starting with a stone. But only if Jabu Jabu remains a stone, but Deku and DC become medallions.
Exactly. I once had the Nightmare Seed where it was like, it started with a stone, and it was Jabu, and all the adult dungeons were all medallions. So it's like,
Oh, that's rough.
that is the worst seed.
And let me guess, Well and Ice Cavern were required as well.
I honestly don't remember. They
Let's
all
just-
merged.
Yeah.
They all merged together after a while.
Azder getting caught. Gonna try and go for that rooftop chest.
Yeah, I like that play actually. To do that on purpose and get that long shot chest there. Or not. Looks like he's gonna do gate skip.
Okay.
Alright, not exactly sure I agree with that play, but whatever.
If
It might have been a
Dotzo-
small.
I was gonna say, if Dotzo finds the slingshot, that could give Azder enough time to catch back up.
I'm not even sure if Dotso's definitively in the lead at this point. I'd say they're pretty close.
I mean, he can start fire.
Yeah, I mean, he is a dungeon ahead, so
Right.
from that standpoint, yeah.
Like, yeah, he's not definitively in the lead. Like, it could still go either way. But if he doesn't find the slingshot, or if he does find it and decides to not go and do it right away, he will keep this slight advantage over Azder.
Right.
We know 30 and 50 gold skulls are dead. We don't know about 40.
And Dotso about to get nothing from the lab.
Now, I do not remember if we've seen either player shoot the sun yet.
We have not. Because
Okay.
first of all, you have to kill Morphola.
No, you can do shoot the sun without killing, without clearing water.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just if you
Yeah, you're right. It just raises the water level.
you can do it with a
You can-
long shot and
You could long shot it or hover base.
Yeah. To answer your question, there's nothing wrong with finding the slingshot. There was a hint earlier in the game saying that Lost Woods was the way of the hero, and that means that there is at least one required item on one of the Lost Wood item checks. And as it stands now, there's only one check in there that Azder hasn't done, and then there's 2 checks that Dotzo hasn't done, but Azder has, and that being the slingshot minigame inside the Lost Woods. So Dotzo has a lead right now, even though he doesn't know that. And there he is finding a slingshot. Yeah, so Saria is needed, and we don't know where Saria is. Yeah, Prelude, he's gonna go back to Child and check out slingshot minigame. If Azder's quick, he can catch back up here. He just has to have a really good spirit. But yeah, Saria is needed, and she is. We can't. Saria could be on Nocturne, but we can't check Nocturne or Prelude because both are locked behind Fire Temple.
Yeah, so we know.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, does Azder know how to clip into Spirit?
We're about to find out. And it is Vanilla Requiem. Okay.
Saria is needed not to get past Mido. It would be, it's for the Skull Kid song. Yeah. And then there's also the very, very slim chance that it's not Saria and it's item trade quest. For whatever reason.
I still believe the Goron Trading Quest only gives you items related to that thing.
Does it?
I don't think the...
Oh, no, wait, it does. You're right. You're right. I'm
yeah,
dumb.
the main item pool is not mixed in with that. I don't think.
Right. My bad. Don't listen to me. Skull Mask is not required in these settings.
The Sarias, obviously, Skull Kid check. It also could be used for Darunia. If you want to do that check.
So knowing that... So since Saria's has to be locked behind Fire, which is Force Medallion, Hammer can't be on Saria check. There's just no way.
Right.
I forgot to turn on Slingshot for Dotzo. There we go.
Nice catch on that.
Azder trying to find his way into Spirit. See. Oh, there we go. He's found his way in. Perfect. Checking. Dotso going to go check Bomb of the Well. I really like that idea. I really like that play. It's a lot faster. And it's a lot faster than trying to go all the way through GTG and has pretty much the same number of available checks.
Yeah. It's just about one check less or something, but yep. Good play.
If he finds Hammer here, I would imagine that's probably game.
Just a token.
Now, the Bomb of the Well having 12 and GTG having 13, is that including with Dungeon Skulls being mixed in?
I don't think that... I think that's just chess. I think the skulls add 3 more dungeon checks. So.
Yeah.
Bottom of the Well is very good play. And And we're not going to get to see Navi dive.
Yeah, with skulls mixed in, that makes Bomb of the Well a bit more favorable. Because I can't remember how many skulls are in GTG. Or if there are skulls in GTG. Are there?
There are no skulls in GTG.
Okay, I couldn't remember if there was like one weird one like in the maze room with the boulders. Or something weird like that. So if you do the Song of Storms instead of clipping down, it makes it like it's just easier so that way in case you mess up you don't have to keep retrying like the like an Ocarina dive or a Navi dive. You just do it once and call it a day. Oh, there's the ice arrows. Those are my favorite arrows. Just a key in there. Did he just lose his fire? Oh no, there it goes.
Yeah, that Gibdo animation.
Mm-hmm.
Very laggy.
You ever just backflip into a bat?
So I would imagine he's going to save Scum the keys. Do the two skulls in the center. See what they are. Can't really pick them up without the boomerang.
No.
Although you might be able to jump slash at the one in the
he
plant
might.
room. I don't know.
He could ISG hover.
Yeah. Seems like a bit of a time sink to me.
Probably just not if it's something super important. I'd imagine it'd be worth it then.
Right, if it's like Hammer or something.
Right. Alright, just a bloopy. Alright, second chest on Dead Hand. And Azder going back to Desert Colossus. He did his Child Spirit as Child. Hoping to find something, but unfortunately Child Spirit is 100% dead.
Yep. So Dotzo's lead just getting all that much bigger right now.
Azder spent about the last 20-25 minutes working on Colossus and just Wasteland in general.
And chat's asking about the tiny boss key chest. Yes, in dungeons, with chest size matches contents. The small gilded chests contain small keys all the time, so that's what they are.
I haven't found anything in the well quite yet. Now we do have, or no. Wait, hold up, dude. I can't remember if azder full cleared forest or not, because I know he did more in it than Dotzo did.
Oh god. I think they both did about the same amount in forest.
Did they? Okay. Oh, there's strength 2 in bottom of the well.
And another. Just a Deku Seed upgrade. At this point on Dotzo's side, I'm not entirely sure what the usefulness of Strength 2 is.
He can do everything in GTG.
That's true, but there's gotta be some way you can clip into that row with the 4 chests.
I'm sure there is. I'm an accessible runner, so I constantly forget that you can clip through everything.
Yeah, I only do accessible too, so I'm not sure. A lot of the clips I'm just not sure about.
Oh, going into Water Temple. That's an interesting play. Now, water is a stone dungeon, but still a lot of good checks in there.
Yeah, a lot of runners will just clip in and do the first 2 checks or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not entirely sure what Dotzo's doing here.
Dotzo did not full clear spirit.
He's trying to get to the ZL spot here, but why would he need to raise the water up to its highest? It already is.
I think there's a recoil jump that you can do that shoots you like down and across through the water or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. I just wasn't
like some kind of weird jump slash.
Yeah, I know that's like an alternate way of casting or something.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people do that. I don't know.
If Hammer is in stone water, like early stone water, this is gonna be kind of ridiculous. Though he could also be getting trolled, and Hammer could be in early fire.
Hammer could also be vanilla.
Very true. Azder, no magic and down to a quarter heart left. But he does have a red potion.
And here we have a big chest on Dotzo's side.
There's the hammer. There it is.
Okay.
hammer in early stone water. That's kind of ridiculous.
So I guess Dotzo's in go mode now.
Yep. He just needs to clear fire. I imagine, if I had to guess, Light Arrow or Din's Fire is probably what's on the Saria check in Lost Woods.
Yeah, I don't know.
We did not see a hint for Waterway of the Hero. Our 4-way of the heroes were... Oh, God, over there. It was Lost Woods,
Lost Woods,
Ice Cavern.
Graveyard, Ice Cavern. I don't know if we saw the other way of the hero, honestly. Again, it's speed reading, not speed gaming.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that triple
Narrows-
strength? Is that third strength?
That was Narrow's low. Oh.
Oh,
you
my
mean
God.
Dotzo's touching? I was watching Masters. Sorry, he was picking up Narrows.
No, it was gold gauntlets on the on a spider check.
On the skull before Clarity Answer.
Mm-hmm. So, light arrows could logically be in Ganon's castle now.
Yeah, we also haven't seen Jabu. I doubt they're in there, but just because we haven't had a boomerang yet.
I mean, Boomerang could be in Ganon's castle for all we know. But we also need Zora's letter. Or I guess you don't need it. I'm sure there's a way to get past King Zora, but
Just clip past him anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, so I would imagine what Dotzo's gonna do is finish up fire, and then go to Ganon's castle and get the light arrow hit.
Definitely.
It'll be interesting to see if he chooses to do any trials first.
I doubt he will. Time-wise, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. However, we know that Faro's Wind is here in Fire Temple somewhere. And oh, there's letter. It's in Boss Key Chest in Spirit Temple.
In spirit.
But we know Faro's Wind is somewhere inside of Fire Temple. So if Dotzo remembers that, because I'm pretty sure he got the hint for it as well as azder. If Dotzo remembers that, he's going to try and find Faro's Wind to set up the warp to Gan's castle after getting the light arrow hint.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense.
Alright, so we had Nehru's Love and Letter in a Bottle in Spirit. Dotzo didn't find those, but he shouldn't need them. And save warping back to the start of Fire Temple. Gonna go take out Volvagia real quick.
Okay, Dotzo taking on Volvagia.
Should be a pretty quick fight.
Yeah, it doesn't have a fairy in a bottle, I don't think, unless he got one.
He does not, but he is going to be able to do the quick kill strat. He has enough bomb shoes for it.
Yeah, these runners are better than I am. I couldn't do it in 40 seconds without the big Goron sword. And unfortunately, taking a hit there, that could cost him this battle. And azder taking on Trinrova on the other side of the screen. And Dotzo quitting.
Soft reset, yep. He had some issues there getting the bomb shoes to connect for the quick kill.
And unfortunately, taking that hit there lowered his time significantly, so. He might opt to go get a fairy now.
Nah, I think he'll just call it a day. He'll be fine.
Like I said, go get a fairy. And azder getting the one cycle. And Trinrova.
Nice. Let's get him his light medallion.
Yepers.
Alright, 40 seconds on the clock. Let's see if Dotzo can get it this time.
And he does have the fairy, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost certain he'll get it this time.
Yeah, with a full minute 20 to work with. Should be pretty easy.
Unfortunately, he's out of choose. But it shouldn't really matter.
He looks like he's got it under control.
And azder's making the water play. He'll get his hammer.
that's actually probably the best play I've seen him make all game. Because he also still hasn't done Bomb of the Well or GTG.
Wait, was Hammer in the well or was it in water?
It's
I
in
don't
water.
remember. And unfortunately, Dotzo missing that cycle on Volvagia. But he's almost at the end.
Hmm.
1 or 2 more hits.
There it is.
Okay. Dotzo gonna get.
Ah, you got the Fire Temple map. That's handy.
That's very useful. You should know where
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going.
Alright, Forest Medallion.
We're about to see Prelude song check here. Could be Saria's.
Now, are you ready for light arrows and Jabu and Boomerang on Saria?
Oh god, I was thinking something nasty like that, or... And it's Sun Song, so wait, does that mean that Light Arrows could be in Sun Song Grave?
They could be. Because we haven't seen a Way of the Hero for Graveyard yet.
I think Graveyard was a Way of the Hero hit, so we haven't seen Sun Song Grave yet. And I think all the other checks were nothing.
Mm-hmm. Or there was Silver Scale on Torches in Royal Crypt, but there was nothing for there was nothing on Lake Bottle or Diving in the Lab. Those are both dead.
Okay, Azder got the hammer.
Alright, and Dotso getting his Saria song. Gonna go check out the Sun Song Grave. And then probably I don't know if it's better for him to go get the hint from Ganon first,
Yeah,
or to go be a child and just go check to see if Saria's in the forest is the end of
I
it.
think at this point, if you're in go mode, you go get the hint,
Hmm.
and then you do what you need to do. It's a big chest. Let's see. And it's Din's.
Dins.
Ooh, that's interesting. Well, that was obviously our Way of the Hero.
Right. Well, that makes sense because Nocturne was on Minuet, Shadow was vanilla. Shadow Medallion was vanilla, and then Sun Song being on Prelude. So logically, that all makes sense. It's just kind of a weird roundabout way.
Dotso is going back to Child, and not sure I entirely agree with this play.
Well, he doesn't have Feroz Wind.
You don't have FW, but you don't really need it. I mean, takes you what, like 6 minutes to get, or 5 or 6 minutes to get up to Ganon? Get the hint. If that.
Right, but then he'd have to do it again. Which I think is what he's hoping for is getting hoping that the Saria check in Lost Woods has the light arrows to avoid that second climb up GC or GT.
I understand that. He probably just doesn't realize how far ahead he is right now, so he's gonna go do checks.
Yeah, azder avoiding the silver gauntlets in Fire Temple.
So my guess is that FW is somewhere deep in fire.
Yeah. It's probably on Scarecrow or Hammer Chest or something like that. Some nonsense.
Could be on some skull up near the top.
Oh,
and he
claim
got it.
check. Wait, so claim check to Lens of Truth to chess minigame to light arrows? Because
Oh,
Market's
God.
Wave the hero as
There's a
well.
thought.
Because Market's Wave the hero.
Oh, so that was the fourth way of the hero?
Yeah, it was Market. Oh my god.
Alright, please don't make this seat any longer than it needs to be.
That would be an amazing end to this, though.
I was thinking what's even worse is going to GC, get Boomerang. Go have to do Jabo to get light arrows. I don't know.
That would be worse. Is claim
That'd
check
be
to
worse.
Lead, to chest, to Boomerang, to Jabu, to light arrows.
Oh god.
How mean can we get?
There's Boomerang.
There's Boomerang.
Oh my god, do we just jinx this?
Oh. Okay. We have a race.
Okay, I'm just gonna shut up now.
I'm not. This is fun to me. I'm loving this. Meanwhile, Azder's still working his way through Fire Temple. Okay, he found the claim check. He's gonna try and brute force his way through chess minigame. Oh, he found the one. He found the validation rupee.
Well, that's always a one. At least the chess game is valid. What's he doing?
I don't know.
I don't think that's allowed in the rules.
No, it's letting him play.
It's Ocarina items, isn't it? It lets you play the fake Ocarina. I thought that wasn't allowed, but I don't know. I don't know all the rules. I'm not sure if he just made an oopsie or if it's allowed.
Dotzo's really good about not breaking rules.
I could have sworn I saw somewhere that this was a no wrong warp, no OI.
Yeah, it is no wrong warp. It is no wrong warp, no item manipulation. But I think the item manipulation is specifically to doing like bottle adventure and reverse bottle adventure.
Okay, I guess it's allowed then. Certainly is a legit.
Yeah, because he's not putting anything other than what should be on like the B button on the B button.
Yeah, he's using the bottle anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
And it is a legitimate way to do the chess game.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what's in the chest? What's in the box?
And there's
Light
the
arrows.
light arrows. Okay.
So, yeah, so it's stone water for hammer, to fire for force medallion, to get burning cack for Saria's song, going to Lost Woods and playing it for the Skull Kid to get claim check, to go to Big Goron to get Lens of Truth, to go back to Market Town as a kid to do chess minigame for light arrows.
Yep. Could have been worse.
Oh my god, it could have been worse, but that's hilarious. I love it. I love everything about it. Alright, well this should be game. Unfortunately for azder. This was a really good race. Azder took a little too long on Spirit, but his play to just go straight to water after clearing Spirit saved him a bunch of catch-up time.
And azder taking an unfortunate death there.
Yeah. Dotzo doing the validation. Oh wait, do they need Ganon's boss key? They shouldn't, right?
I don't remember the settings. No.
There's a Wind Waker randomizer? That just sounds brutal.
There is.
Azder
and it
taking...
is.
Oh, he has a fairy.
Good.
I don't know if I can handle a Wind Waker rando. That's just... That sounds terrifying.
I can't even do Wind Waker vanilla. So. It's the one Zelda game I never really got into.
It's fun. It's good for a one-time playthrough, for me at least. I have a really hard time replaying it.
try Rando then.
No, thank you. That's gonna be a no from me. Did he just? Well then.
Yeah. Died to an iron knuckle.
He got hit by both of them at the same time, so I'm not surprised.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
I think they do 4 hearts each. It might be 2 with double.
It's 5 hearts default, and then 2.5 with double defense.
Yeah, it's hard to get those 2 separated.
Mm-hmm. I typically kill one and then kill the other, because you can aggro one without aggroing both of them.
Now they just hit each other. They should have taken damage.
Oh, killing the one, but still
Down
taking the
to
hit.
1 heart. Yeah. Oh, pick up those hearts. Good call. Oh, I killed it anyway. Okay.
See, I would have gone straight for the hearts.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Pick up the hearts before. But I guess he did enough damage that it didn't matter.
Alright, Azder going for the Ganon hint to figure out where light arrows are.
Not a bad play. No, he's going into a trap.
Well, he has to get the boss key. Trying to set up the clip.
As they're having a bit of trouble with this clip.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Ganon taking a ISG to the face.
Yep. Nice 1 cycle there. And it's very light in that room all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. We skipped tower collapse sequence.
Yes, that's in the settings.
So we can't skip sneaking past the guards and castle, but we could skip tower collapse?
Yep, go figure.
Alright, well. And then I don't know if Azder is still trying to do the clip, or okay. He was just standing there for a moment. I wasn't sure what was happening.
Yeah. He's having quite a bit of trouble with that.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, Dotzo's going to win in about 1.5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Just under 3 hours. It's a really good time.
Yeah, that's an amazing time, actually.
Yeah.
It's good, because I really didn't want to commentate for 5 hours.
And then Azder, not too far behind. If Azder played it out, he'd probably have around like a 3:15. Depending on when he can actually...
If he could just get this clip.
Right.
I mean, it could take him 15 minutes just to get the clip.
True.
Bet he's wishing he picked up those silvers now.
Well, he would still need the golds, which would be in bottom of the well for him.
Good point. And Dotzo about to finish any minute now. 1 final blow. And
2:55:57.
not bad at all.
Definitely not.
Hopefully Dotzo will come in for an interview. I think the bot sends them links or something.
Ugh. All right. Well, that was an interesting seed.
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoyed that.
Azder's still going for that clip.
Okay, and Dotzo's in the setup. Let me see, just pop in there first. Dotzo! GG.
GG, man.
Thank you. That was fun.
Oh.
So what did you think of this seed?
That was really fun. It was a lot of go here and do things.
Did you like the claim check to lens to market for light arrows?
I read that pretty hard at that point. I'm just like, it's somewhere here. Yeah, that was really funny.
Now, why did you go? What made you go well, or not well, but water temple after well instead of like GTG?
Okay, well, GTG was Baron for one.
Okay,
But-
we didn't see a hint for that, or we didn't.
So I was chasing Song of Time logic.
What?
Yeah. So Graveyard was Way of the Hero. At the time, I only had the egg and the scale. I didn't know about Dens. I'm pretty sure it was for Dens.
Yeah.
The egg unlocks 3 songs. They were Prelude, which unlocks nothing, Serenade, which unlocks nothing, and the Song of Time. So I'm like, all right, so I need the Song of Time for something. Spirit wasn't a key. I went to water because you need it for the river stuff, which is why I was trying to ledge clip, and I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna go do go find keys. And then it ended up being the key in fire, is why Song of Time was Way of the Hero. Or required. Because you technically need Song of Time for that key.
Gotcha. Now, after he cleared Spirit, I thought Azder was going to catch up to you because as soon as he finished Spirit, he went straight to Water Temple and just got the hammer. He didn't do. He never went well. I don't think he. I think that was like the only main difference.
Yeah, well was mostly hedging my bets.
Mm-hmm. Well, it got you gauntlets.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, well has got to be like about 15 checks or so, including the skulls, so that was a very good call on your part.
Yeah, that was why I went there. I could have played it super risky, and it wouldn't have bit me, but I'd rather have done it than not.
And when you got the boomerang from Darunia, did you think, oh no, I'm going to have to go into Jabu now for light arrows?
No, I was just like, well, I hope I don't need that. Because I'm not checking Jabu for a while.
Yeah, because we were commentating, we were trying to think of what would be the absolute most nightmare scenario.
Fair name. I think this was all dungeons, though.
Well, it wasn't an AD because it was Epona's song, and you did the Epona fence skip in.
Right, I mean logically.
I'm not sure. Because GTG was barren, there was nothing in there.
I don't remember where Minuet was. Oh no, it was for Child
Minuet,
Requiem.
really.
Because the key was Child side, and Long Shot was behind.
In Forest Temple.
Long
yeah,
Shot
like
was
other
the
stuff. I think. I don't know.
Logically, Long Shot was Hook Shot Lock in the suit, so yeah.
Fun seed.
It was weird.
Looks like Azder's about 4 minutes away from finishing.
So what
No,
was the
he doesn't
difference
have,
if we were so close?
Well, the big difference that really puts you ahead was it took him about twice as long to do Spirit as it did for you to do Spirit.
Mm.
Because he did Child Side, went and got into Spirit as adult by clipping through, and then he did as much as he could in Adult Spirit, and then went back as Child, and then back again as Adult.
Mm.
And he got to Wasteland about 1.5 to 2 minutes after you finished doing Spirit. So while you were doing like Bottom of the Well and like Lake Hylia grotto checks and things like that, he was caught up on Spirit.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then also you had a much longer Child 1. So you found
No
a lot of
surprise
things.
there.
Yeah. So you found a lot of things to just one-shot dungeons on your first trip as adult. Azder, basically as soon as you went to adult, that's when Azder went to Child, and you guys just swapped.
Mm-hmm.
But he had to double dip Dodongos. He couldn't do diving in the lab right away. There was just a lot of things that he had to backtrack to find that you didn't have to backtrack for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Vice Chat is typically to find Hookshot or find out where to find Hookshot before I go adult. That's why I take the route I do, because it's like all of the hints. Just all the hints.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mean Hookshot placement too.
What, DC?
Yeah, on that skull. Like, come on, man.
Alright, as they're going into chess minigame, he should be able to find his light arrows here.
Did he ever get the lens, or is he just gonna do the sun song?
He's gonna do the Sun Song from the looks of it. Oh, he also had to double dip Royal Crypt. He didn't have magic his first time going in. He had the fire arrows, but no magic.
Yeah, I got super lucky on the magic.
It was Spinning Pot and Skull Check, right?
Yeah, 20 or 10. 20 was a skill.
Did you ever find a hint for 40 skulls? We didn't ever see one.
Yeah, I got all the hints. Way of the Hero, Lost Woods, Graveyard, Ice, Market. 30, 40, 50 were all dead. 40 was a heart piece. That was like the only one I wrote down. Big Goron was Lens, Frogs was dead. Opponent on Ocarina of Time, Pose was dead. Foolish, GTG, Fountain, and then Hammer, 1500, and Silvers were all this stuff. Pharaoh's Wind was like the only thing worth it. I thought about getting Pharaoh's Wind too, but
I actually said that when you were in fire, that I wouldn't be surprised if you like just full cleared fire looking for wind.
yeah. I was pretty sure light arrows were in market, and because I was like over 80% sure it wasn't worth the time for me to go do the rest of fire, because it would have taken probably 5 minutes from that point, which is just not worth.
Alright, Aster, going back into a chess mini game. Do the Sun Song nonsense.
Did he drop his bugs somewhere?
I think
I never
so.
found him. Yeah. It was funny. I kept looking for bottles too, because of the stupid chess minigame.
Oh yeah, we saw you go into ice with no bottles, and we're just kind of well, that's brave.
I was gonna go in there with no hovers. That would have been more brave.
You actually didn't miss anything. There wasn't anything in ice other than the strength 1, which you got off the Skulltula.
Yeah,
And then-
that's what the arrow was for.
And then King Zora was a purple rupee.
Yeah, I got both of those. Yeah, this was interesting. It was like choose really early in logic and out of logic. Plus the bomb bag was super nice. I was fully prepared to just dupe the man on the roof for choose for the whole race.
That was another thing. You found your bomb bag before Azder did, so when he went to DC, all he had were bomb shoes. And he did everything except Dodongo. Because I think he doesn't...
Really?
Well, I don't think he knows how to do... Either he doesn't know how or he doesn't feel comfortable doing the ground jump off the corner to drop a bomb shoe into Dodongo's mouth.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that.
And I think he had like maybe 8 or so bomb shoes left at that point. And there's the light arrows for Azder.
So obviously, this is game 1 of the of this round. What kind of preparation do you think you're going to do for the next one, if any?
Make sure I know my skips. I keep like getting super rusty on spirit stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. Make sure you always go to ice. Just drill that into your head constantly. Like always required on these settings.
Yeah. That ice trap in ice was actually pretty funny.
That was so mean. I was looking for slingshot the whole time too. I'm just like, ooh, slingshot, and then nope.
It's okay. Azder fell for it too.
I liked better the hovers in DC and the ice trap hovers in DC on the heart. It was just funny.
It's like, all right, now look, I know we already gave you hovers, but how would you like another pair of hovers? It's safe, we promise.
They're twice the size. You can just fit them on over your regular hovers and hover for twice as long.
You get a left foot and a right foot.
Oh man, if you had double hovers, that'd be insane. You could skip so many things.
Do hovers work the same way as hook and long shot, where it's based off active frames? Or like if you use hook shot at like 10 frames, like if you change the actual game settings to be like 10 frames a second or something, hook shot just shoots forever.
I think so. I think they're active for 40 frames. But I don't know if it's tied to frame rate like hookshot is. Because yeah, hookshot extends for 13, long shot for 26. And if you up it to 30 frames, they get shorter. Or longer, one of the two. I don't remember.
Right. Just hookshot across all of Hyrule Field. Just hit the gates. Just hit the chains on the gate of the drawbridge.
Yeah, just exit market, weird shot, aim for the ladder next to Lake Hylia. We're good.
We got him.
All right, I think we just discovered a new way of wrong working.
I have to make that video now. That would be hilarious.
I need Azder to finish this in before 3:15, so I could be correct on my estimate.
Oh, did you say sub 315 for both of us?
Well, because at the 2:55 mark, when you were finishing up when you were finishing up Ganon, he was still trying to clip into Light Trial, and I made the comment that you were going to finish sub 30, which is really good, and if azder could get into Light Trial, he could easily finish like 3:15.
Yeah.
You may actually be
yes.
pretty close on that prediction.
Yes, Trails. The race is over. Dotzo did win. Azder's just finishing up. Oh, he didn't get ISG. He's gonna miss the one cycle. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link to the seed. I turned the spoiler log on. Okay, so it wasn't logically other than it's good. It was just fire first.
Do we have a spoiler log?
Yeah, I put the link in the Discord.
It's just put in Discord. So you guys actually get that ahead of time, you just don't look at it? Is that the way it works?
No, I have magical mod powers.
Want to be honest, I'm still kind of disappointed that it wasn't claim check to lens to boomerang to Jabu.
to Baronade to just keep the chain going.
Yeah. Well, because
yeah.
Message in a Bottle was in fire.
Chest is where it says it is.
Yeah, it was Spirit. My bad. There was fire around the chest. That was my confusion.
Close enough.
Your mic is cutting out. There's just
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad to know this is a best of 3. We were a little fuzzy on that point. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I believe a message about that was posted in the Discord. Who's the Nemi troll?
No idea. Come on, azder. 3:15. Come on. I believe.
Should we start taking bets on number of seconds?
Hold on, I'll tell you on last hit. 39. Which is probably more like 42.
30.
I don't remember. This cutscene takes 25 seconds on vanilla Japanese, but I don't know how long it takes in Rando. Apparently 24 seconds.
And Astor's done. It is sub 315, 314.48 officially.
GG.
And there's Astor, who's about to come in the chat. Hi, Astor.
Hello.
Hello. GG.
GG. That was interesting. That light arrow placement was pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, Asder, what made you... I'm curious what made you go straight to water after clearing fire, or after clearing a spirit.
Long shot and iron boots were kind of early, and I don't know. I figured if I am behind an execution and I need to get an advantage somewhere, at bottom of the well looked really good earlier this seed, but I didn't do it. And then, so I figured maybe I could get ahead that way.
It had the bracelet. Or a strength upgrade. That was
Okay.
it.
Well, I guess I know where all three of them were. I went to
and a
Ice
wall,
Cavern.
I think.
Yeah, it was first one in Ice Cavern, second in Well, third in Fire.
So, Ice Cavern Way of the Hero, I saw that I think the strength upgrade was the only thing there. And so I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't really tell me anything because it's probably Way of the Hero because of Gaina's Castle BK.
Yep, every time. Also Spirit.
I mean, I didn't know where. I didn't know if I needed all three of them or if like two were available
Oh, right, yeah.
in like the same sphere. Or all three, I don't know.
What is the bottom of the little map called?
Yeah, one was in Well, right?
The third was in Fire Temple.
Oh, the slingshot was in the bottom of the well as well.
No, Slingshot was in the grotto outside Lake Hylia.
Where did I get my slingshot?
I mean, there was
I got it
another
in a
one.
really weird place. Was it Spirit? No.
I seriously don't know.
It might have been. I mean, Aster, you did Child, Spirit, and Dotzo didn't, so
Well, I did Child.
honest to remember.
I just didn't do Spirit as Child.
Good point.
I didn't do the climb though. I just did the bottom part. That was the compass in the bottom.
So when I when I saw that that light arrow hint, I was just like, is this seriously gonna come down to a 132? And then I got Sun Song in Temple of Time, and I was like, okay, that's like the best song that could have been there. I guess like we at that point, Sun Song had to be either there or Burning Cack, so it probably wasn't
I
really a
tried
big
both.
deal.
How early did you know that light arrows were in market?
At the very end.
Okay.
Before I knew it was Way of the Hero before, but like for all I knew, it could have been Dinspire.
Oh, really? What didn't you check?
Huh?
What didn't you check?
Treasure chest game.
So, right, yeah, I'm just saying, like, because Richard had a strength upgrade, bowling was nothing, and then there
Richard
was
had a
two-
strength upgrade. Are you sure? I don't think
Oh,
so.
a
No,
stick upgrade.
stick upgrade. Bowling was nothing. No, I checked everything except for Lens game. So I knew the Way of the Hero was probably that, but I figured it was probably something I didn't need because I skipped a lot of stuff.
Right. Yeah, I was sort of in that boat too. I had written down like choose for the longest time, and then like right before I finished, I was like, yeah, there's choose on the man on the roof.
Oh yeah.
I had duped them like 2 hours ago.
So I think I routed this pretty well. I just executed really poorly. I died to Volvagia with a fairy.
Same.
Yeah, so you both actually tried to do Volvagia. You both had 5 hearts. You both had double defense. You both went in the first time, died, and then went and got a fairy, and then died again.
What the hell?
So I tried to do the choose strat, and I got front hold the first time, and then the second time I also tried to do the choose strat and got trolled. Just Volv was not having any of it.
Oh my god. I only died once, but what happened to me? I missed one of my bombs. Like I didn't place it properly, so Volvagia didn't take damage. So I had to wait out the flying cycle, which was fine. I had time to do that. But then when I went in for the kill, I missed the hammer swing, and he went back into the freaking hole.
I hate when that happens.
And then started flying around and dropping rocks, and that was it.
Yep.
So, as I'll ask you the same question I asked Dot earlier, what kind of preparations do you think you'll do for the next match?
Sorry, the next one?
Your next match against a Dotzo. What kind of preparations do you think you might?
Oh wait, is this a best of 3?
Apparently, yeah.
This
I
is a
thought-
best of 3.
I thought bronze was just 1.
There was something posted on the Discord about all of the final matches being best of 3. I could be wrong on that, but it's got 2 Triforce pieces for each of you on the tracker. So
Dang it. I don't know. I guess I'm probably just gonna play more Super Metroid.
Get that Metroid bingo going.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, overall, it was a good seed, very fun to watch, and I think they're preparing for another stream now. So, GG to both of you.
GG, guys.
Yeah, GG. I didn't feel terrible over this one.
Yeah, same. Thanks y'all for the restream. And the commentary and tracking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we didn't have trackers. It was me and Master had to do the tracking and try to commentate. We missed so many things. Thank God for chat.
Which actually brings us to another question. How do you guys read the hints so quickly?
The color coding helps.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking. You just look at the colors and you're like, is it specific colors for Way of the Hero versus specific colors for Foolish or something?
Yeah, Way of the Heroes are blue, Foolish are pink, and then the locations have green for the location and dark blue for the item.
For me, it's just like I know what the format and like the shape of the text is, so I pretty much like if something comes up, I can figure out what the important parts of what it says are really quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing that kills me are the ones that don't have everything colored. Like flare dancers, and then like the important part, because there's 2 of them, is like not colored in. So it's like, is it hides or is it has a key or whatever?
Yeah, I've had my own chat misread the flare dancer hint and try and correct me on which one it was.
Yeah, I double take that one all the time.
Okay, well, thanks. That's good to know, as we were kind of wondering about that. It's like you were going through it so quickly and we're trying to pay attention. It's like, well, but what was that?
Yeah, no, the runner's always, I think, going to have the advantage there just because, like, they know ahead of time, I guess, that they're going for the hint. Like, it's already in their mind, so.
It's like one of those things like where if you clap, it'll surprise other people, but it never because you know it's going to happen.
And then, of course, you got the 2 ice Way of the Heroes right next to each other. That was pretty funny.
That was funny.
All right. Well, I think they are setting up for something else after this.
Yeah, Zelda 2, I think, I want to say. Zelda
Yeah.
2 random.
Oh, cool.
That's an interest. Yeah, ZOOTR.
Alright,
All
I'm
right.
going to get out of here then.
Yep, let's
Yeah.
vacate chat.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
We're breaking in.
You kicked them out, didn't you?
No, I didn't kick him out. I sat here very quietly waiting.
No, you
No.
quietly
No.
opened the door. You quietly walked through the door, walked back out.
You know,
walked back
it's
in,
it's
walked back
technically still Ocarina of Time Randomizer that's on right now. Technically.
out. They can hear us, can't they?
Yep. Hey,
Let's
hey.
stop embarrassing
Hey,
ourselves.
no. You rolled up here. Now you're here. Live with it. It's time to stay and enjoy. Now, can we have someone bring in, fix and get rid of Ocarina of Time Randomizer as beautiful as it is?
I was gonna say I didn't think.
I mean, I love it, but it's gotta go. We need our Z2R.
Isn't this wonderful? This is speed gaming 1, and we've got two wonderful Zelda randomizers back to back. That's like 5 hours of Zelda goodness.
That's
Could
too
you
much.
imagine if you had nothing to do except watch Zelda randomizers all day?
Hobbies?
Well, I mean, what if
My
that was
hobbies
your hobby?
include swimmering, right?
What?
My hobbies include swimming, and there's our tracker now.
Yes. Jacqueline Fox is our wonderful tracker. We're glad.
Feel free to break the fourth wall.
Jacqueline may break the fourth wall. That is permitted. Jacqueline is a wonderful tracker because me and memes are really bad at it.
How many times have we done, tracking without a tracker and we just stop? And then at the end we just fill everything in?
Yeah, pretty much. And then you start filling in stuff that they don't have. And that pisses me off when I take it off.
Like candle.
Yeah, they don't have a candle.
Hey, language. We're saying bad words in front of an audience of 201 people. We have to behave.
You're right.
Or not. So when are we getting setup, crew? Because it's 6:01. Should I ping setup?
I think there's still one racer that needs to ready up anyway, but I think they know. But I'll let them know in chat.
I will ping them in the tracker because I don't feel like using the tracker, honestly. But, I blame Frico. He's not here, is he? Okay, Alan, good boy. Somebody buy Alan a soup tonight.
A suit or a soup?
A soup.
Yeah, there's not many places where you can go buy soup.
Go get a soup.
The store, I guess.
You want to go to the soup store? I can't find my clothes at the soup store.
Oh, maybe you're checking out the wrong soup stores.
Soup store?
Yeah. So
you know where I'm rolling with this, right? I was rolling with Purple Eyes joke, but okay.
Not soup store. Okay.
I'm at soup.
Well, we're getting our giggles out now, so we can have a very serious
run on speed gaming tonight. Not a boring one. Oh, what the heck is? It's still.
I like how the speed gaming bot is like, hey, there's on speed gaming 2, there's a different Zelda randomizer where you don't have to listen to these fools.
Even the bot doesn't like us.
Well, I mean, the bot likes me.
The bot don't like you.
But everyone likes me.
Bot doesn't like anybody. Doesn't even like Alan. The bot doesn't even like our restream bot. Because we don't even have anything to do commentary on. So let's do commentary on Super Metroid Randomizer. Are you ready, Nightcrawler?
Is it a randomizer, or it just looks like
tonight is Super Metroid Randomizer. I don't know. Featuring azder, because we don't have Z2R tonight. So tonight,
you'll notice that Samus has collected 3 dead scientists in this at the start of the game. So she's starting with 3 dead scientists. That's going to be a big advantage over starting with just 2 or 1 dead scientist.
My brain shut off.
See those humps of meat on the bottom of the floor?
It's every week with you. Humps of meat. Okay, here we go, finally. Now, I'm not going to go back to that, but let's just pretend it never happened. Now we can be
we're
very
getting
serious.
set up. We're getting set up.
Yay! What brain? You're right. What is a brain?